On KSNT News tonight, a local man is facing 10 counts of animal cruelty after more than 50 farm animals in his care were found living in terrible conditions. Dozens of sheep, goats, and rabbits neglected so severely many of them were dead or on the brink of death. Our Cassie Nichols has been investigating this case. She tells us how a national animal protection group is now leading the charge to save the remaining animals.
130 miles west of Topeka, you'll find Miltonvale, Kansas, a small town where a man named Kevin Vesterberg is being charged with 10 counts of animal cruelty. His charges stem from an investigation launched by the Ottawa County Sheriff's Office after a complaint from CAPS, an animal advocate agency that stands for Companion Animal Protection Society.
Our lead investigator was investigating a potential puppy mill in Ottawa County when he came across this horrendous livestock abuse case.
And to the program, the word horrendous is an understatement.
This is one of the worst cruelty cases she has ever witnessed.
The animals had everything from empty water troughs to oozing eyes and sheep with hooves over a foot long. According to the lead deputy on the case, Kevin Vesterberg was in charge of taking care of the animals he used for breeding to make money. But when the deputy responded to the farm in late May, he found more than 50 animals, including sheep, goats, and rabbits, were found neglected. Those that were still alive, that is. Dozens of sheep and goat remains were found alongside the neglected animals. Just how many remains were found and how many animals remain on the property is unclear. Since local county attorney Richard Buck charged Vesterberg with the 10 counts of cruelty on June 4th, there hasn't been much movement on the case. Buck even tweeted about the case in a now-deleted Twitter account back on May 28th, saying, "Ah, the life of a rural prosecutor. I just directed a deputy sheriff to take mugshots of goats. That is intentionally plural." Buck wouldn't agree to talk to us about the case on camera, but in a voicemail told us we have deputies periodically checking in on the status of the animals. The lead deputy on the case claims most of the animals have found new homes and only a handful remain, but CAPS is hearing something else.
We were told that they're still out there.
They're trying to rescue any remaining animals since Vesterberg is still in charge of their care at the moment. In what's already been a confusing court case so far, they're hoping to get a judge to grant them access to take over the care of the animals so they can get the remaining ones to a sanctuary.
Well, the obvious goals are to get the animals the care that they need and to hopefully put a spotlight on animal abuse in Kansas.
I say confusing court case because CAPS alleges that a judge did grant them access to take over the animals, and then at the last minute that changed. Now Vesterberg's next court date to discuss the charges against him is set for mid-August. Of course, we'll keep you updated as we have more information. Covering local news that matters, Cassie Nichols, KSNT News.